This is I Write Music 12, and I'm here to do a tutorial for the song Today Was a Fairy Tale by Taylor Swift. Okay, so for this song, there are going to be four or five chords that you need to know, and those chords are G chord, and what that is your middle finger on the 3rd fret of your low E string, and then your index finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, and then your pinky and ring finger are going to be on the 3rd fret of your high E and your B string. That is your G. And then you have your C add 9, which is, you're going to take that G position and just move your top 2 fingers down a string. So now your pinky and your ring finger stay the same, but now your middle finger is on the 3rd fret of your A string, and your index finger is on the 2nd fret of your D string. And that's your C add 9. And then you have an E minor 7. Your pinky and ring finger stay the same. And now you're going to place your index finger on the 2nd fret of your A string. And then your middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of your D string. That's your E minor 7. And then you have your D, which you're going to leave your ring finger in the same place, but you take off your pinky, and your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of your high E string, and then your index finger is going to be on the 2nd fret of your G string. And like I said, your ring finger is still going to stay on that 3rd fret of the B string. That is your D. And then you have a D suspended 4, which all you do is you add that pinky onto the 3rd fret of your high E string. And your other 2 fingers, your ring finger and your index finger, stay the same. So that's your D suspended, and then without the pinky is your D. And then you also need to know what a C is. The C chord is your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of your A string, your 2nd finger, your middle finger, on the 2nd fret of your D string, and then your index finger on the 1st fret of your B string. And you're not going to strum either of the E string. You don't want to strum those. So it's just going to be. And those are the chords you're going to need to know for the song. Okay, so to start off with the intro and the chorus and all that, they're the same chords. And that's just the D to C add 9, E minor 7, D suspended 4. And for that little what that is your G chord, then your open A string, then 2nd fret of your A string, then your C add 9, then you're going to do a walk down, which you're going to just put your index finger on the 2nd fret of your A string, you're going to hold it, then play your E minor 7, then if you want you can just go to your D suspended 4, or you can go, which is just the 3rd fret of your A string. Or you can do open A string. It doesn't really matter. And that's just going to be your intro and your verse, and so that's going to sound like this all together. And that's your verse. And the chorus is going to be those chords. Or before you go to the chorus, it goes time slows down whenever you're around, and that's just going to be an E minor. So the E minor 7 was with your pinky and your ring finger, but now you're just going to take off those 2 fingers, so it's now just your index finger on the 2nd fret of your A string and your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your D string. That's E minor. Or you can play it like this, where you just trade fingers. And so it's going to be E minor, time slows to the D, which is the one without the pinky, to C, back to D, to D suspended 4. And so that's going to be... And then it goes, today was, or can you feel there's magic in the air? And that's just going to be... And all that is down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And that's all of the chorus. Then it goes back to the verse, same strumming pattern and everything. And then it goes into a little solo thing, and that's going to be 12th fret of your B string, 2 hits, 2 downstrokes, to the 13th fret, back to your 12th fret of your B string, twice, hit it twice, then 10th fret of your B string, let that ring, then back to the 12th fret of your B string, 2 hits to the 13th fret, then 10th fret of your high E string, 2 hits, then your 10th fret of your B string. And then you go to the time slows down whenever you're around, and so the E minor, to a D, to a C, back to a D. And then it goes, but can you feel this magic in the air? And this time you're just going to do 1 strum. And then you can pick up when it does it again. And that is the whole song. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or send me a message. If you would like the tabs or chords, send me a message or leave a comment below asking for them. If you have any requests, leave a message. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.